TikTok has become the top source for viral content on the internet. You can find everything from recipes, guides, and vacation clips, and a lot more. And nothing says vacation like a cruise on a new brand, Virgin Voyages. Virgin has been an iconic supporter of the LGBTQ plus community, and now Virgin Voyages brings that to an entire new level as your #1 choice for an LGBTQ plus vacation experience. Value is the word here, and value is what they deliver with being an adult-only cruise. Wi-Fi is included, all food from 20 plus eateries included, tips included, group workouts included, and essential drinks included. It's all about value. And their values are also self-evident. Virgin Voyages fights for equality and the right to be seen, heard, and included. So whether an LGBTQ plus cruise, a charter, Pride Month celebration, or countless sponsorships of our charities and nonprofits, this is why Virgin Voyages is part of our best TikTok of the week. So each week we show our favorite TikTok video. And this week our best TikTok is called George and June, a 50s couple, from user @VincentMarcus.
Well, you're not in your uniform, Barnaby.
That's true.
Apologies.
That's better.
Are you adjusting your outfit? It's quite warm out here.
Yes, let's go look at him. Look at that.
Yes, look at that.
Wow. Perhaps you could show me.
June, you can learn a new trade, and Barnaby, we can save costs on labor.
I can do that.
That's a great idea.
Barnaby, this is really informative.
I commend you on your form, sir.
Thank you, Mr. George.
Yes, sir. June, make sure to get a good grip on that pole, dear.
Oh, yes, I'll hold the pole.
Yes.
This pole right here, Miss June.
Right, this
Right there.
pole.
There you go.
Wow.
Barnaby, perhaps I should learn how to clean the pool as well, sir.
Yes, Mr. George. Come on over. Behind you.
Oh, right.
Stand right here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's all in the hips.
all right. Well, June,
Yes,
why
John.
don't you do me a favor and go make supper? Barnaby and I will be in a moment.
All right.
You have a deep stroke, Barnaby.
George!
Get back inside, June.
All right.
Back and forth, Mr. George.
Back and forth, indeed.
A little faster.
Oh, dear.
What do we like about TikTok?
I love this video. After I saw this video, I told my wife that we needed a hot pool girl.
Yes.
She said we needed a pool first, but that's okay. That's all right. I thought the video was super cute.
Baby stuff. You bring in the pool crew to build a pool, and then you pick one out.
Right. Yeah.
I love anything 50s aesthetic, and for me, I love this video. I saw it when it first came out too, but it's really funny because anytime you watch old movies like that, there's always this weird subtext a lot of times, and it was really fun to watch them like reenact that because it goes that extra mile.
I'm curious, do any of you, I'm not a TikToker, do any of y'all think that this is a gigantic waste of time?
TikTok or the
In
video?
what regard?
A little of both. No, this is a good video. I appreciate it. I enjoy the video.
You've
but
never-
just in general.
You've never gone down a spiral of
I-
TikTok, have you?
I
Everybody at the
so,
table has.
yeah.
It's a
We've
rabbit
just, like, been
hole.
late to doctors' apartments. We've left our
wait.
loved ones somewhere and forgot to pick them up because of a spiral that happens
Now,
when you get on TikTok.
You're in sobriety. I would just point out to you that observation, because I've heard it repeatedly, I acknowledge. But I've heard this observation repeatedly. And if this was drugs or alcohol, I would say, wait, we've got a problem here that we have to really address. Because everyone that's a TikToker goes, oh, you go down this hole and then 5 hours later you're,
But I
wait.
don't personally, so I don't fall in the hole. I've never really gone into a spiral. I'll watch a few videos. But the thing is that I have friends like that. I don't understand, and I've never understood why a medium like that, or I think about some of my friends with kids that are on YouTube all the time, right? They talk about it in this very odd, despairing way, and I'm like, but you do realize that you'll sit for like 5 hours and watch like The Office for like, 10 episodes of The Office.
Yeah.
Like, you'll do the same thing.
Oh, don't you dare criticize me for Game of Thrones.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's
No,
it's
but
literally
it is the
it's
same,
the
you're
same
right.
exact thing. Like, it's very funny
Binge
that
watching.
these mediums that we
Yeah.
have, it's like it's okay to binge watch over here. It's not okay to binge watch over here. This way is a waste of time.
Well, the thing is that they're in short stints, right? You're not sitting and marathoning Game of Thrones. They're like, sometimes they're 7 seconds to a minute. So you're kind of constantly being stimulated by something different.
It's the rush. It's that
Yeah.
rush of seeing something new and that rush of saying, oh, I didn't see this one. Ooh, let me
And
feed
then you're
myself.
hooked.
And then you're hooked.
And then you're
It's the
hooked.
new rush. It's that new thing. And first off, so 50's is never my favorite genre. But did y'all see the face of when he got poked by the pool man? That was the moment.
This is my favorite porn, by the way.
That was the
This
moment
is
when he got
everything
poked.
And
to me.
define that for us. I heard you say that when we were watching it. Define
Like,
porn.
I'm not bisexual in the slightest. I've had sex with women, but there's something about the husband being involved in when the wife is with not a mistress, but with a stranger.
cucking.
Yes,
Yeah,
cucking, which cuckold on Pornhub or X
Cuckolding
if anybody wants to find it.
Number
It's all
2,
there.
search.
Yeah.
Pornhub.
No. It's
It
all
is?
my history. Is
He is like a million of those.
Yeah, he's the
searches.
reason why it's number
That
2.
rush, right?
Wow.
He's like,
For
"What's on my
some
history?"
reason, I like when there's a man involved with someone's husband and wife. It's incredible to me. But
Why?
But I don't know why. I think it's because I know that it wasn't really meant to be this homoerotic situation. It just so happened to be.
So he's
why
a straight
not?
guy that goes, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, or the wife is like, suck his. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sorry, she says what?
Suck his dick. How about that?
got it.
Just say it
All
out loud.
right.
But do you know the thing about TikTok?
settled.
The other rabbit hole that I think needs to be addressed sometimes is I'm a creator, right? I used to do a lot, especially during COVID times, on TikTok, and you get really caught up in that hype where you need the likes, you need the engagement, you need more content. So every day I was creating videos, and every day I was involving people, including my boyfriend, who sometimes would be into it, sometimes he'd be annoyed, and you could see that through the video, and that creates the spiral. But on the other end, one person is constantly scrolling through TikTok, the other person is trying to find the next video that they can create.
And last week I deleted TikTok for the first time since I downloaded it like over a year
Wow.
ago. I mean, I re-downloaded it 2 days later. Like I don't need a blast right now.
God.
Like,
So you don't.
I was like, I'm going on a cleanse, and then I looked in the mirror 2 days later, and I was like, I look really hot, and I need to post a video. So like, and then it ended.
lasted
Like
2 days.
Days.
Yeah, and then I posted like a really shameful video. I was like, I'm sorry that I'm back already, but look at how cute I look.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't matter now because now Instagram is TikTok too. So it's
Yeah, but the
everything
thing is,
TikTok.
but we talked about this in the
Reels
first
on
episode.
Facebook or TikTok
But we
also.
talked about this in the first episode. Instagram Reels algorithm is terrible. Like I hate everything that I see in
Yes.
Instagram Reels. I swipe through 3 videos and I'm like, absolutely not. It's like the same thing.
Oh man, you
over
should
and
just go to
over
my
again.
page. I have one huge long name. Anyway,
we gotta
nice
find-
plug. Don't just drop that.
That's on
One
OnlyFans.
one last
One
question.
huge long
One last
name.
question about TikTok is, I make the joke about Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is just beyond in terms of quality. You're sitting there for an hour. Or okay.
Sorry, never
but
watched one
insert-
episode and never will.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
go for
insert
it.
your wait.
you're
Hold on,
missing
hold
out.
on, hold on. Insert your favorite show, whatever it is. You're watching an hour, and the quality of the favorite show is the quality. TikTok's not that. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever it is, and you're consuming and consuming and consuming. Is TikTok teaching us to just only pay attention just like that and then move on to something else?
I don't.
Are they helping us to embrace, for example, in news? Only read the headline. You know everything about the story just reading the headline. Well, isn't that what TikTok
Yeah, but
is?
what makes you think we're already programmed that way? That we're not.
Well,
That instant gratification, since we got phones, all right, Google, that you can look anything up
but
right then
isn't
and there.
that bad for us? Ultimately,
Right, but that's
isn't
also
it
why we need to
bad?
talk about things like internet literacy, right? And like identifying bias and things like that. Like those are really important things that are not talked about enough in school. Like how are you gonna fact check this? Are you just gonna
Right.
take this at face value?
That's true, too.
I'm someone, I hate looking stupid. So if I see a video, if I see someone say something and I want to make a video about it, I'm gonna rabbit hole through like 8 different Wikipedia articles, but then I'm also gonna check the sources and then read through all that before I'm making a video, before I make a
but you're
30-second
one-
video about
you're
it.
one of the smart
Wait,
ones.
I have to tell you, I'm really, really glad that we're on demand, so I'll be able to go back on Apple TV and rerun this segment
course.
and slow him down and listen
Well,
to
you
what
put
he
the
just
closed
said.
captioning to
because-
know what the F he said, okay? Because honestly, I always think that Max is like half Latino because he will talk so fast. and I'll be like,
I'm actually an 8th Cuban.
Okay.
I had a Red Bull, so
But
I
those-
kind of got
to
everything.
your original
inside.
point,
Having
the
Cuban
reason
in
that-
you is different than being an eighth.
The reason that those 3
Trust
minutes
me.
keep you sucked, because you keep hooked, because you keep looking for the next. So those 3 minutes turn into an hour, because you keep looking for the
And
next.
that
rush,
algorithm
and that
knows what
feed,
you like.
and they know what you
Isn't
want. And so
that a
therefore,
classic definition of drug
addiction.
But wait,
It's addiction. It's
the
what I used to
rush.
feel when I would
It's
go
the
get
rush.
my alcohol. It's exactly the same feeling, and you
rush.
even get that same rush.
Okay.
But here's what's interesting,
There it
though,
is.
right?
Yeah, but when Al
Now-
Ferguson speaks for 4 minutes, I
Yeah,
just
but-
want it to be over.
But the thing is that what Al just said though is very
I gotta
important,
talk, I gotta
right?
say it, right?
If you go backwards, right? So if we say like it's 2022, right? we're talking about TikTok. If we go back 15 years, we're talking about YouTube. If you go back 25 years, we're talking about MTV.
Wait, this is not going to be good for
It's
me. I know what's
always,
coming.
but I'm saying, like, there's always, right? And this is not saying you're a conservative person, right? But there is a line in that sand that anytime there's a new medium, especially mediums that are adopted by younger people, there's always a stigma put on top of it. Comic books, like all of those things. And it's like, it's really funny that we are now in this new modern era and there's still...
We're still complaining.
I saw this really old newspaper article from like the 1800s. Completely changed my perception on everything. It was making fun of kids for reading fictional books.
Yes.
It was the kids these days reading.
Yes.
Are you kidding? Kids these days literate. Are you kidding me?
Al, how do you feel about that, bro, bringing up this topic?
So, given that you were alive then, right? What was it like?
You know, it's interesting because it would hit me between the eyes. Except I'm so interested in things, and that's the only thing that deviates from this observation. But the one thing, even in my interest, I'm interested in why you're interested, not in what you're interested. I've looked at many TikToks. I don't think it's that interesting. This I like it, but to sit for 3 hours and see 25, 50, 100 of these to go down that rabbit hole, I see the addiction thing much more than the entertainment factor of that. But you know, I think it's fascinating that you are fascinated by it. That doesn't mean I embrace it, but I'm so fascinated.
It's engineered to keep you on it.
Yeah.
That's the
And
thing.
would you believe me that there are 12-step programs to help with this?
Oh, there's no question.
There are, because it is
There
needed.
is no
All right,
question
people
about
are
it.
generally addicted
I
and
have-
feel the body like quiver by not being able to check their TikTok or check their Facebook.
I was at Miss Florida on Monday. I was sitting with some people that were talking about what they had done on Saturday in TikTok, and one of the people that were sitting at the table had been in TikTok 7 hours on Saturday.
That's different.
and
You know how
they
much
talk-
ass you can get in 7 hours
It's
instead of
like,
being on
wait,
TikTok?
how
A
much
lot.
ass
can you
sex?
get,
At least
Faye?
one.
A lot.
Right.
One nice ass.
How many pearl necklaces you can collect in that time? I mean, you know.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.